So if you did not know, I recently went to see Taylor Swift in the United States of America at MetLife Stadium. This is the first time I've ever flown over for the US for a concert, first ever concert I've seen in the United States. It was absolutely incredible. I loved it. We went to MetLife night 3. So this is a merch haul. Unfortunately, they didn't have a lot of the merch I was after. We waited probably about 2 hours in the queue for the merch stand, which was so long, and a lot of the merch had sold out by that time because obviously it was the 3rd night. They do not restock the merch. So on Friday, if someone, like everyone buys all of the blue crew neck, it will not be restocked on the Sunday show. So because we went on the Sunday show, unfortunately a lot of the merch is sold out, like a lot. They only had large size in some things, and obviously we just didn't want to buy those sizes because you don't want to take them away from somebody else, but we did buy what we could. And they have some stuff on the website. There are some things that were exclusive to the show, and one of the items I'm gutted I didn't get. We'll talk about that later, but this is the things that we did get, and I'm appreciative of everything we got, and I'm super excited about everything we got, and I'm just really glad that I went. But yeah, merch was, I've never experienced anything like that. I can't believe we waited 2 hours for merch, and I can't believe so much had sold out. But everything I've got I love with my whole heart, and they do have some other things online, so we're going to go through them. So first up, I've done a full video on this. Basically, this is the Midnight's Late Night Edition CD. This was available exclusively at the MetLife shows and now has been made available at other shows since then, and basically it's just a really nice CD. It has extra tracks, and again, I've done a full video on this so I won't do like too much on it, but it has a double-sided poster inside instead of a lyric booklet. Looks like this. Absolutely gorgeous. We love her. I was really worried we wouldn't be able to get this because basically like I thought it was going to be really limited. It was limited to 4 per customer, and they had loads. They had boxes and boxes. Like even while we were at the merch stand, they just kept bringing more boxes, so they had loads of it. So that was one thing they didn't sell out of, which was really great. Okay, next up, so we got 3 of these t-shirts, like in different sizes, for me, my sister's boyfriend, and my mum. So I would have bought the black t-shirt. There was a black t-shirt with like a colourful print on it, but I'd seen so many videos on TikTok of it not surviving the wash. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go with this one. I think this is a safe one, and say if it did get damaged in the wash, I don't think it would look too bad. I think it would just kind of look like that's the style of it. So this is what it looks like. Really, really nice. I wore this in the plane as well. I love this. I love the design of the like Eras Tour poster. I really do like it. I wish for Speak Now, not Speak Now, sorry, I wish for Fearless they kept it with like this tour versions. It would have been really nice if we just had like everything be the same, like everyone's a tour version, but I do like that it is the like cover for Fearless Taylor's version. And then on the back we've got the dates. So when this tour poster like and the merch first came out, because it came out before it was available, like before the show started, people thought and were worried like, oh no. So this one, they thought basically they were going to split the tour up into not the show up, but the tour up into different albums. Obviously that didn't happen. It's just the design of the t-shirt, but people were worried that like, only Philly and Foxborough were gonna get like Red in 1989, but obviously you get every, apart from Debut, you get all the other albums at the show. But yeah, these are the American dates. We have recently got the Latin America dates, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad she's going to Latin America. Those Swifties deserve the absolute world, and I'm so excited for them all. But then we'll be getting new merch, I imagine with the exact same designs like she did with the Red Tour. So if you did not know, when Taylor announced the Red Tour, she announced the American leg first, and then announced the Australian leg, like Asian leg and Europe leg. So they had different merch. So you had some merch that only had the US dates on, but then you had other ones like the one I have that has like all the dates on. So this is that. So we've got 3 versions of this. I think it was around $45, so very, very typical for concert merch. Couldn't complain. And outside of the stadium they had none of the fake merch, but outside Penn Station they did have fake merch, but unfortunately by the time we got out the concert they'd gone. Because I was going to get stuff because I was like, oh no, they sold out so much stuff, I want more Taylor merch, and they'd gone. So they only had it before the concert. I was gutted. I was so sad because I love the cheap merch. It's so great. Next up, this actually isn't for me, but I have worn it. This is the quarter like zip up. People love this. This is a tour exclusive. So some of the things at the tour are available on Taylor's website, whereas others are only available at the merch stands, and those are the ones that sell out. There is a blue crew neck that everybody loves. Personally, it's quite dark for me. I wouldn't really wear it, so I kind of wasn't too fussed that it wasn't available, but people are obsessed with that item because it's only available at the tour. But I imagine after the tour they're going to put it on the website. Like, they pretty much always put the tour stuff on the website after the tour's done. So we've not washed this one yet, so we can't confirm whether or not it gets damaged. But this is what it looks like. So it's got the tour on the back, and then on the sleeves it says Taylor Swift, and on the other side it says the Eras Tour. So really, really cute, really, really nice. Very comfortable. We got this in a medium. That was the smallest size they had on the like by the Sunday show. So I'll just show you here. That's what it looks like. But yeah, they didn't have any smaller sizes than that, but to be honest, it's not too bad. I have worn this and it is a little longer on me because obviously I'm quite short, but it is very comfortable, and it is for my sister, and she was very excited that we managed to get her this because I didn't think we'd be able to get her this at all. So we actually didn't get this from the merch stand. So this is where I tell you the heartbreak story. I love tote bags. I always have a tote bag. I love tote bags, and I was so excited about the Eras Tour tote bag. I never heard of it selling out on the tour, and I was like, well, we need somewhere to put all our merch. Let's just get a tote bag. Like only recently, like only like a few people before us as well, so it hurt. It hurt, I will admit. That was the one item I wanted so bad. I wanted it so bad. I was, honestly, we were just like, oh my god. And then we had all this merch and we had CDs, so basically before we went and we found out this CD was there, a lot of people had messaged us being like, can you get this? So we got 4 each because that was the limit. I got 4, my mum got 4, and then we gave them to our friends. They were only $10 for that CD, so it wasn't too bad. But yes, they had no bags, and also they had no plastic bags, so we just had to carry this merch, and we're like, oh my god, what do we do? We went to customer services, like, help, and they were like, oh well, we've got no bags. And I was like, oh my god, what do we do? Oh my god, this is the end. And obviously after a little bit of a panic, we stressed, and then we saw someone one of these bags, and we were like, oh my gosh, which merch stand do you get this from? And she's like, oh, I actually got it another night. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? I do wish that wasn't dramatic, but yes, I thought it was the end of the world. It was warm. We waited in the merch stand for like 2 hours. I was like sweating, and we were just carrying all this merch. But this angel, she had 2 of these bags, and she's like, I'm only using one of these. Do you want the other one? We were like, oh my god, yes. It was honestly the nicest thing anyone's ever done. We were stressed, and also really great because we got this plastic bag there, because I love these bags. We got them at the Rep Tour as well, so yeah, really cool that we got these, and it has the Capital One on as well, so we won't get that in the UK. She's not like sponsored with Capital One in the UK, so it's cool to get that. But yeah, absolute angel. If you ever watch this video, that person who gave us this bag, you're an angel. You genuinely made our entire evening much less stressful. You made us so happy. Thank you. I cannot thank that person enough, because we were so stressed, and like, yes, it seems dramatic, it seems embarrassing, but like, we were also gonna have to get the train afterwards and stuff, and we weren't sat together, and we didn't know who was gonna hold the merch, and it was very dramatic. It was very dramatic. But thank you to that person. So yeah, we got this. But yeah, they'd also sold out of these at the merch stand. I don't know how that had happened, like, just have enough plastic bags. I understand not restocking the actual physical merch, because people can just buy and then resell, which is what people are doing, but I've not seen people reselling these. Please have these available for people who buy merch, because otherwise they just have to hold it, and it's very difficult, because say if you're going by yourself, like, how do you go to the toilet and stuff? You don't just want to hold it where you go to the toilet. You can't leave it on your seat. So yeah, they should have more of these available. But if you are going to US show, be aware, obviously it's small bags and they have to be clear, but I do believe you can take a clear bag in. So if you have a clear bag from a previous tour, we also saw people with like clear bin bags. Yes, people had like giant clear bin bags full of merch. Bring one of them with you, just in case. Like, honestly, if they do have bags, you can just throw it away or something, but it will save you the stress. Like, that is my one tip as someone who flew over to the US to go for this show. Bring a clear bag with you. Like a plastic bag that can go in your, like, thingy bag. It will save you the stress, and merch won't get damaged, because unfortunately, from the time that we got from the merch stand to the thing, like, 2 of our CDs did get cracked, but it's okay. It's okay, because the other ones are fine, so, yeah. But just be aware. Just be aware. No match. And then, last but not least, and this is all I bought at the tour, I also have the grey crew neck I bought online and the purple pullover as well. I think it's called a pullover. I just call them all jumpers. We got this. So when the guy said, oh, we've got no tote bags, I was like, oh, that's fine. Can I just have the canvas? He's like, you know it's not a tote bag. I was like, oh yeah. I know it's not a tote bag. I just really wanted it. So this is another tour exclusive. Oh yeah, the crew neck, that was $65 if you're wondering. This was $35. It's like a tapestry. It smells really like strong of like canvas. I don't know, like it doesn't smell like bad, but it smells like canvas. And same for the other t-shirts, like they have a strong smell to them, but you just need to wash them. But yes, this is the canvas. It's very big, it's very nice. It's kind of like the Reputation like flag that I got. I think I did a merch haul when I went to the Rep Tour, so check that out. But it's just this. I really like this. I'm going to put it on my wall somewhere, and I think with the Rep one I didn't, because I'm quite like, as you can see, I'm a pink girly. I like bright colours and stuff, and this I think matches my aesthetic, so I'll be putting it on the wall. Yeah, I love her so much. I've talked so unbelievably fast in this video, so I hope people have got it. But yeah, this is the merch I bought from the tour. I'm also planning to buy some merch off the US store because a lot of it's sold out from the UK store but not on the US store, so I'm going to buy some stuff off there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the customs won't be too much. But yeah, that is the merch I bought from the tour. I will also, when I get my other, I can show you, should I show you the merch? Yeah, I'll show you the merch that I bought beforehand as well, so you can see that for reference. Then these are the things that I bought off Taylor's UK store before the tour actually happened, before we even knew we were going. So this is the first one, and this is the one I washed. It didn't survive. It did not survive the Great War, unfortunately. It's not as bad as others I've seen, but I am very upset. This, I think, was £60, and it looked the same as the crew neck, so it had like a perfect, everything was printed perfect, and I washed it once. I did it on the instructions, I followed the instructions, which is rare, and you can just see how much it's faded. Let me show you a comparison. And this was exactly the same. I have complained to the store because usually I'm not a Karen, but when you pay like, when you pay 60 English pounds, you do not expect that to happen. Like, that's honestly a bit ridiculous, I will admit. Like, I washed it once and it's expensive. 60 quid for like a jumper is expensive. And again, with Evermore I think is the worst one on here. All of that black's gone. Like, I'm never had that with Taylor merch before. You can just see with Lover as well. I've never had that with Taylor merch before. I bought so much Taylor merch. This has never happened. I don't know what went wrong. I think something must have gone wrong with the printing, but I'm clearly with like the black, so you can just see, like, I was sad. It happened and I was like, it's fine, but I am sad. I will admit, I am sad. It's never happened with my Taylor merch before. I love Taylor merch. They've always been really good, the store in the UK, like whenever I bought anything from them, but this isn't it. Like, £60 is a lot. I love Taylor Swift. I don't blame her at all. But I am disappointed with this. I think if you're going to put out merch and you can't put it out correctly, just wait until you can, because it's not really great that I bought a jumper and it looks like this after one wash. Singular wash. Like, if this was like 10 years old, fine. But that's one wash. One. I think this is the one you can see that, like, it's a bit of a joke, but I still love my Taylor merch and I still will be buying Taylor merch, but that's upsetting. Next up is this. So this, have I washed this? I've not worn it that much, to be honest, but this is really, really cute. I'm too scared to wash it, to be honest. I washed this. I sniffed it. I've washed it before. She's fine. So this one hasn't faded. This one wasn't available at tour. Neither was this. I think this was just on the website, or if it was available at the tour, it's sold out. This I hadn't seen either at the tour. Really like this one. Some people hated it because they don't like Taylor merch that's like Taylor Swift, whereas with me, that's my favourite kind of Taylor merch. I like people to know that I'm a weird Swiftie. And I really like this. I love the colour, like the purple. I think it's really cute, so I really like her personally. So I was really happy with this, and I think this was like £60 maybe from her store, and it's a small. So I usually get my merch in a small size because I'm 5'1". Usually I get like a UK size 4 in clothing, and yeah. So this is meant to be like cropped, but it's not really cropped on me because again I am short. Like, it is like oversized. Let me show you. Let me stand on my bed to show you this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So you can see it's a little bit like different than other crop things. It's got like usually it would be like that on like a jumper, but it's like this. I don't mind it. I think it's cute. I don't mind. To be honest, I quite like it. So yeah, and it's just the same on the back as well. And again, I washed it and it didn't fade, so I can't complain. Let me try on the other things for you. I realised I've not done that, so you might want to see this. This is a small in this grey one that faded. Looks like this. Again, from a distance you can't see, so I don't mind, but yeah, it is quite long, but I really like her. She's really sweet and really cute. And then I will show you the medium on me. Again, for reference, 5'1". They do still have like a few of these sizes left and stuff, so yeah. As you can see, it's quite big on me, but it's really cute. And then on the back, it's got that nice design, and that's what it looks like. And then the sleeves, like that. But yeah, really sweet, and that is just what it looks like just for size references. Again, I'm quite short, so that is my Taylor Swift Eras Tour merch haul. I will be buying more, obviously, and when the tour comes to the UK, hopefully I'll see it again and buy more then. I love Taylor Swift merch, it's what I spend most of my money on. But yes, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to check out all my Eras tour series. That would be really, really awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and have a really great day.